Let's see. Are we live? Are we live? I hope we're live to hear that singing. Welcome to Manifesting Monday. I want to see. Are we live? I hope we're live. Perfect. You're hearing my singing. That's what I wanted. Welcome to Manifesting Monday. Give me 2 seconds. I got to let our VIPs in. So give me un momento. But it is Manifesting Monday. Let us know in the comments, in the chat, what are we manifesting today? Welcome to Manifesting Money. Oh, I like that. Welcome to Manifesting Money. I was going to say welcome to Manifesting Monday on the Daily Success Call. My VIPs, can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me clearly? I can see. Oh, okay, perfect. I just did a quick test. I believe our amazing streamers can actually hear us now. Woo! So, welcome to Manifesting Monday on the Daily Success Call. Extremely happy to have you here. I know we are waiting on, there's about 8 other VIPs that appear. It looks like they're joining, but I will let them in as they come. Actually, let me do that now. They're popping in. So today I want my VIPers and I want you streaming to answer this question. What, on this Manifesting Monday, what do I want to manifest with the knowingness that everything's possible today? What do I want to manifest today? VIPers, I want you to write that down because after we stop streaming, we're going to go into this. So I want you to write out, I have made a decision that I am going to manifest this today. You might want to manifest a certain dollar amount. You might want to manifest a client. You might want to manifest sunshine, a walk, a conversation you have been wanting to avoid. So for our streamers, what do you want to manifest on this Manifesting Monday? And I encourage you, put it in the comments and claim it. But I want you to answer this question first. I want to manifest this. VIPers, write this out. And now I want you to answer the second part, which is why. Why do I want to manifest this today? I will tell you, it should feel uncomfortable to make this decision to do this. Why? Decision is a habit. Indecision is also a habit. Indecision is also a habit. Put relate in the comments or the chat for my VIPers if you can relate to this. I want to buy this for the holidays, but I can't because I don't have enough money. Shit. I want to go on this trip, but I'll have to wait till I have the money. I want to start my dream business, but I can't because I don't even know what I'd offer. I want to help clients, but I can't because I don't have a website, or I don't have a funnel. I don't have. Put relate in the comments if you can relate to saying, I want this, but. I want this, but. Right? Bob said 97%, Bob Proctor. So I'm going to roll with him. I think it's higher, but 97% of the human race has a problem making decisions. They are in the habit of indecision because we won't make a decision until we, meaning me, you, know how to do it. Know how to do it. And that's not how this works. And I know intuitively you already know this. So I hope, at least right now, you want to make a decision to become a great decision maker. Maybe that's what you want to manifest. I am going to manifest, I'm going to make a minimum of 3 decisions today. And don't know how. That's the human experience. So Bob said, we don't make decisions, human beings, because we don't know the hows. So then we use our excuses to stay stuck. We only make decisions based on what we know how to do. Meaning, I'll do this because then this will like you already know, you're in complete control. If you want to change your life, if you want to change your results, 2 things have to happen. 1, you have to become a great decision maker. And 2, and you can do that today on Manifesting Monday. And 2, I'm going to use the word God. You have to put God in control of all the hows. You want to use divine, infinite intelligence, source, whatever you need to call God, it doesn't matter. God's job is the how, not your job. But humans don't want to hear this because guess why? I hear Coach Danielle saying this. What do you have to give up in order to allow money to flow? What do you have to give up in order to allow clients to flow? You know what you have to give up and sacrifice immediately? That you're not God. You're not God. You're God's son. He's the creator. This is not a religious talk, by the way. This is fact. There's only one power. Call it what you want. God, source, infinite intelligence. If you actually allowed yourself to stop being God, meaning I will control all the hows, you will start seeing results faster than you could have ever imagined. Allow God to be the source, the power, and you are the co-creator. You are the physical expression of what you keep asking for. You are experiencing, this is how powerful you are. You are experiencing what you keep asking for. Now, I get up every morning before I go to bed, I ask God, I said, please wake me up. I want to wake up between 4:30 and 4:45. I get up. Before I go to the gym with my husband because it's time that we can connect. I don't even go work out. I literally go meditate at the gym. But before we go to the gym, I like to talk to God and set my intention for the day. This is what I want for the day. And I have a knowingness that that is what will be delivered. When I talk to God, I wish I would have I did. Hold on, let me grab something to share with you. Once again, I ran away from religion when I was 18. This is not a religious talk. This is a universal laws talk. So whatever the name God is for you, don't get caught up on it. But here is what God told me just yesterday. And I'm going to share it to you. I normally don't share out of my personal journal. If you don't have a journal that you love, that just like gets you excited to go to it, I encourage you to manifest one of these today. If you want me to share the link to mine, happy to do so. I think this journal, it's leather bound or faux leather bound. It's like $14 or $16 on Amazon. I love it. It excites me when I see it. Comes in all kinds of colors. If you want that, just put a journal link in the comments so I can remember to get that to you. So here's what, in my conversation with God yesterday, I wrote. I'm going to be totally honest with you. That was today. Hold on, let me flip back. Here it says, I said, Dear God, I want to come to you more often. I want my first thought as I wake up in the morning to be thank you, God. I want to hear you more clearly. I want to take your hand and be guided. I want to feel you more. I want to replace all of my fear and doubt with faith exclusively in you. I want to know that I can have anything I desire. This is when my pen stopped being written by me. And whether you call it God, higher power, infinite intelligence, doesn't matter. The pen literally started writing. Put in the chat or the comments if you can relate to this. When all of a sudden you say something and you're like, who just said that? Or when the pen starts writing and you're like, whoa, not even me. This is when the pen took over. Let's do an example together. Write this out. I am the power that powers everything. I am source. You get to choose in every moment what you want to plug into. Realize that staying disconnected and not plugging in is your choice. I'm going to read that again. Realize that staying disconnected and not plugging in is your choice. When you choose to stay disconnected, you are playing God. You can tell that you're doing this because it feels hard and it never gives you the results you want. But please remember, you and only you have a choice. Do you want to plug in or do you want to stay disconnected? I am the creator. I am source of everything. This is God speaking. You are my son. I will give you everything. I will give you everything I will give you everything. You experience it physically, so we all can experience it. Truly, Carrie, you are here to not figure anything out. You are not here to experience. You are here to experience the creations that you see in your mind and simply keep creating. Your job is never to play God. Your job is to experience creations and to continue to tell me that in which you desire. I will always deliver it to you. Everything you ask me, and this gets really big, everything is given. I need you to know this and have faith in nothing else. You are simply here to experience creations and keep creating. You keep creating by telling me what you want, and I deliver always. Instantly, it is yours. Tell me, and only me, what you desire. Tell me from a place of knowingness, not belief. Beliefs have a funny way of limiting you and keeping you stuck. Tell me what you want each and every morning, and I will give it to you. This is where God, I can really sense, has a funny humor. Be sure to tell me what you want and avoid at all costs telling me how it should be done. Did that make anybody else smile? How many times are you going to God or source or the divine and you're telling him how you hey, this is what I want, but this is exactly how I want it. So I know you're God, but I'm going to be God. Let's be God together. Right? That's like telling your coffee machine when you plug into the power, this is exactly how I want you to make the coffee, Keurig. No, you don't. You just plug the coffee machine in and you hit the little button, right? That's connected. Abraham Hicks has this really funny example. For those of you who have vacuum cleaners that still have a cord, or those that actually vacuum their own house. She said, your house, if you imagine you have a house of carpet and you go take the vacuum and you do those things. So you get those lines, those sexy lines, those clean lines in the carpet that are like this house is clean. You can do that. And the carpet will still remain dirty unless you plug it in. Right? So where in life are you going around vacuuming? You're making the pretty lines, but you're not actually getting the result, meaning clean carpets, because you just simply won't plug in the damn vacuum. Who can relate to this? Put V in the chat. Where in life are you like, Oh my gosh, I've been vacuuming for years. Shit, I've been vacuuming for 40 years. I just didn't plug it in. Plug in the vacuum. Plug in the vacuum today. Maybe for my VIPers, that's what I'm manifesting. I have the chills. I want to manifest that today. My word, I have been vacuuming a lot of rooms. Just plug in the damn vacuum so you can actually clean the carpets. I'm seeing a lot of laughter. And I'm seeing some like, oh yeah, like I can relate to that, right? It would just be the same thing if with your coffee machine, right? Like you can sit there and keep putting water and coffee in it. Or you could plug in the coffee machine and you'll have a cup of coffee in 30 seconds? That's the same thing when you choose, because you're always going to have a choice. That's your free will. And truly the only choice I believe that we have is, do I want to remain disconnected and prove that I am God? Or do I want to plug in and be the son of God? That's the choice. If those words don't resonate with you, I really because I say this from a place of love, because I ran away from religion. So like when I was 18, and I couldn't even hear the word God without immediately shutting off. So please just do yourself a favor and just replace it. I don't care if you replace the name God with butterfly. He won't be mad either. Just your choice is to stay connected or disconnected. Okay. Let me continue on, because he did pour out. So be sure to tell me what you want and avoid at all costs telling me how it should be done. I know all of the hows. Let's start right now, shall we? Before we begin, I want to let you know that you experience resistance because you are so used to playing the role of God. Now you know you are not God. You ask me and I deliver every time. You experience and tell me more of what you want and repeat. You are no one's savior. You are not the answer to anyone. You are simply my son. You are my sunshine. So please tell me what you want. That came out. My pen wrote that whole thing. It continues. That's why I encourage you to have these moments. I encourage you from this moment forward, if this is aligning with you, do it in the morning, midday, and at night. Right? Morning. And then what I'm thinking is, this came out. I'm not going to read you the whole thing. But there's Chronos is what we call time, how we measure time in our physical reality. Chronos. It's 8:19 a.m. Chronos, right? It's on a watch. Kairos, Kairos, is God's time. I encourage you to have 3 Kairoses a day. This is my recommendation. You don't have to listen to me. But allow yourself in those moments to not only connect, and the fastest way to connect to God is have the knowingness that he's the creator, you're not, and tell him thank you for things that you do have. And then from there say, so I love this. Thank you for this, God. Thank you. And here's what I want. And normally it's you want more of something you have. Like, I love this. Right? And this is where you use your imagination. I thought we were going to go a totally different direction today. And as soon as I pressed go live, I heard words come through me. I actually had a different book in my hand. And we are all good because this is what needed to come out today. For our streamers, let us know what you now, knowing what you know, want to manifest this Monday. If you want to become part of our VIPs so you can get additional coaching, what we're about to do. So our VIPs get an additional, today they're going to get 40 minutes where we stop the stream and we go into a private Zoom room. So you can get questions answered, you can collaborate, you can partner. Just put VIP in the chat and we will get you a link sometime today. I love you all, but let us know what you want to manifest on this Manifesting Monday knowing what you know now. I love you all. VIPers, hold tight. Let me just end the stream.